Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my July bullet journal setup as well as my flip through from June. So let's get started. So for my June bullet journal setup, I did a blue themed. So as you can see, I incorporated some photos of like water, and I had this really cute BW for my cover page. If you guys would like to see me creating this, I will leave a link in the description as well as in the top right hand corner of this video. But yeah, I did accents of gold with this gold pen, and for my habit tracker, I used dots instead of like coloring in the entire box, and I realized that I really didn't like that because I found it hard to keep track of which day was which, so I probably won't be doing that again in the future. And also because this month was exam month, I made a study log, but I never ended up using it because I found that it was too much work. But yeah, here is the first weekly spread of June, and I kept them all to a similar theme using blue photos and with accents of black and white and gold. And so that was my entire June bullet journal spread. So now I'm going to start working on my July one. So for this, I decided to do a watercolor of like a mountain sunset type of scene. So I started by drawing out a circle. I traced that with like a cup or something. And then I kind of just played around with the watercolors. I use my koi watercolors. They're not amazing, but they're probably the best thing that I have. So yeah, this is how it turned out. I really like how it turned out. I just wish that I had had some masking fluid so that I had put around the circle first so the lines would be a little bit crisper, but whatever. And lastly on the bottom, I just wrote July with my Tombow brush tip marker. So that's how this page turned out. I just went ahead and glued that into my bullet journal. And yeah. And next I'm working on my main calendar for July. I like this so I can see an overview of the events in the month. So I just drew that out with pencil verse and went over it with a fine liner. And then I also rounded the edges of it, but I kind of screwed up on that, so I apologize. I also added a drop shadow with a light gray Tombow marker. And then on the top, I just wrote July in this metallic silver Sharpie, which I ended up outlining in a black fine liner later. I also added the days of the week on top and all of the days of the month. And I glued in some of these photos which I printed off from Pinterest, and I added some silver washi tape. I was going for like a red-orange theme this month, which was actually kind of difficult to find photos, but and here's the completed calendar page for July. As you can see, I added some more doodles on top of my pictures with a white pen, as well as some more accents of washi tape and some other doodles. And my next page is my goals and highlights page with my habit tracker on the other side. So I used these photos that I printed off, and then I just wrote goals and highlights with my white gel pen on top of it. And then after that I just added some bullet points and some washi tape. I kept this page pretty simple, but I do like how it turned out. And on the other side I started by writing habit tracker, and I wrote that out with one of my Tombow markers. I added some silver Sharpie, and then I made all these little boxes for each habit I want to track. It is the summer, so there's not as many as I want to track as like during school time, but I wrote those out underneath, and I added some drop shadows with a light gray marker. And then on the bottom I just added some photos that I printed off. I really like the strawberry one, I think it's super cute, and added some more doodles, and that is the completed page. And the last page I'm going to show you is just my weekly spread for the first week of July. I started by writing all the days of the week with my black Tombow marker, and then I added a bunch of photos just kind of around. I also added some white accents on some of the letters, and I added a mini calendar on the top so I can see which week I'm on. And I also just doodled some more daisies and flowers, and yeah, as the week goes on, I will add more stuff to this, obviously, and as the weeks go on, I will continue to add more pages. I also added this little watercolor thing, which I didn't show previously, but yeah, this is what it looks like. And that is my completed July bullet journal setup, so here's just a quick little flip through of it. Make sure you guys comment down below any other themes I should do for future bullet journal spreads and months, because I like to change it up every month with a different color. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!